Hello, Mr. Rodham here, and today we're going to look at some more problems from section 1.2. This is problem 42, 43, 44. So you'll need a pencil, composition book, or notebook paper. You won't need a calculator for this, but you can have one handy. The learning target for this video is I can evaluate expressions with given values. So what are we really doing? The directions say evaluate. So that means I want to look at each one of these expressions. I want to figure out, hey, it says add A plus B together. Well, if I tell you what A is and what B are, then you can actually add them together. Well, guess what? A is 4, B is -5. So we can actually add those two together. And what is 4 plus -5? Same sign, add and keep. Different sign, subtract. Keep the, what do we keep? Keep the sign of the bigger number, then you'll be exact. All right, so the absolute value of 4 is 4. The absolute value of -5 is 5. I do some subtraction. 5 minus 4 equals 1. But I want to keep the sign of the bigger number. So here's the bigger number. 5 is bigger than 4. So keep the sign, negative. So 4 plus -5 equals -1. So this is evaluating the expression when A is 4 and B is -5. All right, let's look at the next one. -B plus C. So that's -5 plus -8. This kind of looks kind of weird right here, right? Doesn't that look weird? What should we do with that? Well, if I think about it, if I just wrote a number down, any number, pick one, 372, that's a good one. That's a positive number, right? It's a positive number. And if I put the negative sign in front of it, now I'm looking at its opposite. So if I look at -5 and I put a negative in front of it, I should be looking at its opposite. What's the opposite of -5? +5. All right. So now I have, again, same sign, add and keep, different sign, subtract. These have different signs. So the absolute value of 5 equals 5. Absolute value of -8 equals 8. And I go ahead and do my subtraction. 8 minus 5 equals 3. But I want to keep the sign of the bigger number. So here's the bigger number. 8's bigger than 5. So I keep that negative sign. So 5 plus -8 equals -3. All right, one more problem. Absolute value of A plus B plus C. So this means I need to look at the absolute value of 4 plus -5 plus -8. So I made a video, previous video, where we looked at how to add three integers together. So I'm going to, inside the absolute values, I'm going to use the associative property. I'm going to add these two integers together because they have the same sign. So I have the absolute value of 4, same sign, add. So 5 is the absolute value of -5, and 8 is the absolute value of -8. So add 5 plus 8 together, and you get 13, but I keep the sign. Same sign, add, and keep. All right. So now inside of the absolute value sign, I have two integers that have different signs. So again, follow the process we've been learning. Find those absolute values. And then subtract. 13 minus 4 is 9. But this absolute value is bigger than that one, so keep the sign. So 4 plus -13, this is going to be equal to the absolute value of negative 9, which we know the absolute value of negative 9 is just 9. All right, so in the end, 4 plus negative 5 plus negative 8, that absolute value equals 9. And there you go. We have evaluated these three expressions. Hopefully that was helpful. This is Mr. Odom. I hope you have a great day. You're amazing. I'm out.